Hi again, everybody. My name is Greg Anderson, and this is the Good Timekeeping Show with Greg Anderson. Now, normally when I make these videos, I try to make them relevant for a long time. So if you watch them today, I make them, or a month later, or even a year later, or more. I hope that the information is still relevant to you. But today's video might only be relevant for a few days, because I'm going to talk about Black Friday specials for the year 2020. Now, of course, we all know the year 2020 has been a very unusual year for a lot of reasons, and a lot of retailers have kind of struggled to figure out how to keep their products going, how to keep their stores open, and how to deal with Black Friday, the traditional time when they try to put out all the best specials and bring lots and lots of people into their stores. So what we see this year is a lot of the Black Friday specials are happening early, happening throughout the entire month, and so one of these that has come up already, some specials on the Casio Outlet website. So you might want to check out, it's outlet.casio.com, and throughout the year they might have some specials on outlet items sold directly from Casio. Now these might have something wrong with the box or the documentation, but the products themselves won't have anything wrong with them. That's how the outlet store works with Casio. And I noticed here the Black Friday specials is a section currently active on this outlet.casio.com website. So just a quick look at these. I don't have most of these watches myself, so I can't give you in-depth reviews on most of them. But if these are kind of some of the watches you've had in mind, you've been keeping your eye on them, does look like these are pretty good specials. You may decide, if you've shopped around and you're very careful about looking for specials on different websites, different retailers, used stuff through eBay, all that kind of stuff. Maybe you've seen some good deals that might seem to you like they're better than these, but like where it says the normal price was $280, now it's 40% off, so it's $168. Maybe you could still find a better deal than that full price of $280, but I think that 40% off of that, $168, is probably a pretty good deal on this. Here's one, the PAW 5000. That's kind of a Pathfinder watch. It does have tough solar and multiband 6, so maybe that's a pretty good special as well, $270 there. This one here stands out. This is the GW 5000. Now, as I look at my my collection of G-Shock squares here, all of these use the same module. So they're going to have basically the same functions and features. This one has a negative or a reverse LCD display. The rest of them, just some slight variations on the colors, but most of them are, pretty close. This has a bit of a larger case. And right here, this one is the GW 5000. Let's take a quick look at this compared to this more common one you'll find on the American market. So this one here is a throwback to the first G-Shock watch. It had basically the same color scheme and basically the same shape. So that's why you got the red stripe on here. Some people don't like the red stripe, and so they prefer a more plain color scheme like this one over here on the right. This one here, readily available on the American market. You'll find it for about $100 if you look around, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. And this one over here, you generally have to look for someone that's selling it in Japan to find it at all. And even then, you're going to pay about $300 for this one. So you might say, well, what's so special about this that makes it so much more expensive than this? There are a few things that might not be apparent right from a glance. For example, this one has more stainless steel. It's got this black material here for the case, but underneath that you're going to have more stainless steel pieces. And this one, the case is going to be made more of resin or plastic materials. This one over here is assembled and made in Thailand. This one is made in Japan. This one here has a comfortable enough, just kind of a standard resin watch band. This one over here, even though it looks the same, is actually a bit of a softer material. People say it's just more supple. So there are some actual differences in the materials being used. Some people think that the display on this Japanese version is a little bit more sharp and contrasty compared to this one. It's hard to tell on my camera here, especially as you're kind of changing angles, and my lighting is maybe not telling the full story here. So unless you're looking at them side by side, you probably won't notice a difference. But it does seem to me that this one does have a little bit of a sharper look, And so this is kind of the most prized of the G-Shock squares that include the multiband 6 atomic timekeeping and the tough solar. If you get to the higher end features in a G-Shock square, now you're looking for a model that includes a Bluetooth connectivity, and then they'll have like a shiny chrome or gold tone case, or sometimes a titanium, kind of a black titanium stuff. And then you get limited editions, and then you're looking for, stuff that's many hundreds of dollars, even over $1,000 for a G-Shock square that's a higher end than this. But in this particular line, as far as the ones that use this module number 3159, this is kind of the most prized one, this one from Japan. So would you pay $300 for this? Well, you might. I got a little bit of a special on this when I bought it quite a while ago. But now you go to the Casio Outlet store, and this is what people really love, because you can get this same watch, and you don't have to get it from Japan. This is a U.S. Sale going on here, and so you get it from Casio's U.S. distributor, and it's only $180. Now, you may still think $180 is a lot compared to this one, but again, if you're looking for the premium features as far as the materials, and this is kind of the prized watch you've been waiting for, $180 seems like a really good price to pay for that. So I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm sure, when supplies run out, it'll just disappear from the Black Friday specials, but I really don't know. I'm not an insider with Casio. My success depends on how many people are watching my videos. Doesn't necessarily depend on how many watches Casio sells. But if I can help Casio make a sale, and I can point you to something you want at a price that is more affordable, and we can all, watch my videos together, then hey, it's a win for everyone. There are some other watches on here again that I'm not familiar with, but they look really nice, and the prices look pretty good on these. So some of these are just variations on the same color. And you'll see some very fashionable watches at a very low, reasonable price. Just some really straightforward watches that show you the time and look great. And so if you want to just peruse the website here, let's go look on page 2 of their Black Friday specials. And you'll see that, okay, they've got some other, other fashionable stuff for, it looks like, men and women. Again, kind of a basic Pro Trek watch here. Some of these are solar powered. I think the only one in this whole list that has the multi-band 6 reception for automatic atomic time updates is that GW5000 watch. Except now, here's one. This is the, look at that, WSD F20ABU. And this one actually looks really attractive to me, but I'm not going to get it, and I'll tell you why. But look at that. It has a GPS on there. And my understanding is, even though it looks like from the picture that the hands on this are actual physical hands on the watch, as I look closer, it seems to me the entire face of the watch is just an LCD screen. So you have the option of changing that to different backgrounds and different information there. So sometimes it looks more like a traditional analog watch. Sometimes it looks like a GPS map. You've got those options there. And for only $99, that's 67% off. That's a 2/3 reduction in price. That would be very attractive to me. And the only thing that really stops me from buying this right now, instead of taking the time to make a video right now, is that the operating system connects to smartphones with Bluetooth, but it's an Android-only system. And they say if you use iOS, then you have some limited features, but to get the full range of features from the app that goes with this watch, you would need Android, and I don't have any Android devices right now, so I'm going to pass on this. But those of you who do have the Android devices and Google's Watch operating system would be active here. $99 seems like a really good deal on this, and this will update the time and date and other things automatically using the Bluetooth connection and the app. So if you're an outdoors sort of person and you want those GPS features on a watch that's going to be a little bit more affordable than like a full-blown smartwatch with all the features and all the apps, that one, again, if it were more compatible with iOS, I would get this right now. But those of you who want to consider it, just thought I'd point that out. So anyway, those are some things you might find on that Casio Outlet website. Black Friday specials for now. And, as I'm recording this, we're still about a week and a half away from the actual date, day after Thanksgiving in the United States that people consider Black Friday. So I don't know if more specials are coming. I hope this doesn't mean early Black Friday specials means things are going to be sold out by the time we actually reach Black Friday. We'll just see, but give it a try. Check it out. If there's anything on there that you like, good. If not, well, thanks for watching this one. Again, I've really enjoyed having both of these watches. I like having this one because I don't have to worry too much about it. It's not the most expensive watch on the block. And I like having this one because it's got some premium features and it looks nice. And so I use both of them. I will put a link at the end of this video to a full review of these watches that use the module 3159. So if you've never heard of this before, this 1980s style G-Shock Square, I'll give you the link and you can watch my review there. But just again, some of the premium features that set this watch apart from this watch. Right here, it's got a really nicely machined back. And like many G-Shock watches, the back of the watch is held on by these 4 tiny screws. And so that looks pretty solid, right? And I have no complaints about that. I think that's a good looking watch and a good looking back, and it looks very solid. And, because it doesn't need new batteries anytime soon, because, it's got that automatic solar power with the tough solar feature. I don't think I'm going to take that back off. I don't think that back's ever going to be a problem just against my wrist here. But this one, people like this as a premium. This has, instead of the 4 tiny screws holding this on, this entire back is a screw-on back, and that's a premium feature that people really like. That kind of, dark, shiny metal stainless steel back. Once again, the materials for the case itself, you can see down here, it's that same dark stainless steel way down here where the spring bar goes through. Whereas on this one here, you can plainly see that material is made of a plastic resin. But, there you get a little bit of a premium. It's even a little bit heavier, but of course, when you're wearing it, you're not going to be able to tell the difference too much. But anyway, if this is the watch you've been waiting for, I think the price just got a lot better, so you might want to check that out. And that having been said, I hope you're all having a safe and happy time out there. I know this has been a tough year, but, better times are ahead, and we will track the time on our wonderful Casio watches. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will tune in again when I make another episode of The Good Timekeeping Show.